Hey, what's going on? It's Nick with Us versus Herd. Long time no see. Back at it. Happy Monday. Right now we have the S&P's up 15, Dow's up 139, NASDAQ up 60. If you're here right now, say what up. Say what's going on. How we doing this morning? Oof, dropping some packets here. So, hopefully. Let's okay. I think we're good. Yo, what's going on, James, Jeff, Ben, Faiz, Jack, another James. Yeah, she's doing better. She's still in some pain, but she's doing better. What's going on, John? Good morning. Hope you guys had a good week last week. You know, just trying to get last week actually was a relatively good week for the market. I mean, if we're taking a look at why is this not working? Come on. All right. Here we go. I mean, SPY reached all-time highs on Friday, popping up the top here. This is kind of what I was looking at, Yo, Luis Peterson, Luis, what's going on? Welcome. SPY popped all-time highs on Friday, had a nice rally pretty much all week after that sell-off the week prior to that. Ramsey, what's going on, man? Qs, same thing right now, just popping all the way up. We have this morning we actually have a huge rip in Tesla. Tesla's ripping up this morning on this Bitcoin news, and Bitcoin is ripping. Tesla is already did buy $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and is going to accept it as a payment. So for those crypto boys, they can get the new Tesla, get that new cyber truck that's coming out. Even though he's been pumping Dogecoin the whole weekend. Tesla's moving to Bitcoin represents an investment of a significant percentage of its cash in the investment. The company had more than $19 billion in cash and cash equivalents on hand at the end of 2020. So one and a half bill, not too much for Tesla. Yeah, Red Dust. It was a rough go in our household here, man. It was a rough go, but I did make a daily video every night. Just because I missed the mornings. I did make a daily video every day. I got a lot of hate from the Diamond Hand community, and it is what it is. They still watch my videos, and I still got paid from ads, so joke's on them. The nightly videos don't hit the same. Realized it was Doggy Coin. What a name for a meme. Yeah, it was just crazy. So yeah, right now I think Bitcoin hit. I think it hit 44K. Yeah, it hit 45K. I mean, straight pump. I mean, I don't know. It'll probably fade, but we'll see. We'll kind of see what happens. We'll kind of see what happens to Bitcoin. This week, what's going on here? Kind of get things rolling. We do have a Powell webinar on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, which I don't think is going to be, too crazy. Quite a few earnings coming up this week. We got man, Twitter. Well, they're my shorts because they can't really do anything. Wall Street bets can't do anything to me except for spam. There's not really a whole lot they could do to me. Whatever. I mean, I don't think they're interested. They're not very interested in what I have to offer. So. So Twitter earnings Cisco Lyft earnings, Teva, Coca-Cola. We do have MGM, Uber, Zillow, Disney this week. Oh, we got the little rainbow Disney logo here. We got Datadog, Aurora Cannabis. So, took a year off. I'm back. Let's get it. Got torped last week. Just trying to get back on the swing of things. Burning. Welcome back. If you want to join the UVH Academy, link is below. If you need help. Anyways, but that's kind of what's going on this week. They are this week also. Ethereum futures are going to begin trading today. So alongside Bitcoin futures, the CME is bringing out Ethereum futures as well. So, I mean, pretty quiet week. And actually last week was quiet. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, like, reporting on the stock market is way different now without Trump in office. Like, I think we can all agree, like, we're like, oh, what did he say here? What was it like? We were pulling up tweets, and now that Biden's in office, this is like, I mean, it's just a ghost town. So Clove looking good this morning. My friends who have always said I gamble on the market finally decided to join the market with GME and lost money. Thus further backing the idea the market is gambling. I mean, you can gamble in the market for sure, but that's not what I do, not what we do here. Unfortunately, I only have a couple positions on. I mean, I was kind of taking profits all week long. I could bring up CLOV. If you guys don't know, CLOV got hit with the Hindenburg research report. Now, CLOV, I actually have had a position on. I've had a position on CLOV January 12th. January 12th, I sold 2 puts at the 15 strike for $2.36. It's been sitting here. They kind of went against me on that whole Hindenburg research report. As you can see, the only stock I've took all my profits since I haven't really added anything new. I really need to add some new trades to this account because we're just sitting here and just a couple trades. Definitely want to beef this up now that I have a little bit more time to trade. But right now, I'm in CLOV. I'm short the 115 puts. I mean, if we're looking at the table here, if we go into March, looking at March, I mean, IV still really high, 157%, 162% for this week. So I'm looking at still selling premium. Now, because let's do the math real quick here. Now, you're like, hey, aren't you down money? Aren't you down money? Yes. Technically, I'm down, but I'm actually anything above. Let's see here. So I sold the $15 strike. I got a $2.36. So just so you guys can visualize this. So $15 strike. Oh man. Okay, $15 strike. So 15 minus 236. So my average. So if I get assigned the shares, my average is going to be $12.64 a share. So if I get assigned the stock, I'll get to keep the stock. I'll get to buy the stock. So I'll get to buy 200 shares at the 15 strike. But because I got a 236 credit times 2, I am going to be averaging at $12.64 a share. So anything above $12.64 is profitable for me. Even though these options are down, anything above right now is moving back up to $13. Right now, as you can see here, it's at $13. So anything above $12.64, I'll make money. I'll get to keep the credit, and then I can sell these shares on the market, or I can sell some cover calls on it, which might be a better idea. So I might be assigned these shares if in the next 11 days or so I'm not assigned. If we're in the money, most likely going to be assigned. Going to have to buy 200 shares at the 15 strike because I got a fat credit. My average is $12.64, so I'm going to try to sell some premium against those shares if I get assigned. So that's kind of how I'm playing it right now. I mean, if you're long, if you're looking to get long here, I mean, for me, I would like to be above the 50-day moving average, but that's just me. That's just my preference. They showed me their investments. I kid you not, it was all meme. Wall Street bet stocks. I need new friends. So, I think anything above 13 will be good. Will be good for CLV. So I do have a position on here. I'm kind of just sitting right now, just chilling. Finally broke even, up 10K after I was down 55K in 2020. I give you a thank you payment if you allowed it in the chat. Thanks for the bids. Thanks. Actually, we do allow the super chat, but I don't know. I don't know if it works. I do have monetization enabled, but I don't know. I am going to be rolling out some new things though. It's going to be kind of crazy. It's going to be exciting for those that want to support the channel in a different way. Rolling out some things through YouTube shortly. Just waiting for a couple things to settle down. Anyways, Alibaba, I currently have a position on as well. Alibaba had a nice pump after earnings, kind of settling down. So I'm going to see what happens on that. I'm in March expiration for Alibaba. I think it's gonna want to try to push 280, but so far it's not wanted to. I mean, it came to 270. What was a high? Yeah, almost 271 pre-market, and it just did nothing but drop. Like the one thing that's been the most irritating to me through some of these stocks, Alibaba, Square, these stocks, I hate when they pump it pre-market and then they just drop it. Yo, Red Dust, man, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much, man. I'm glad you're able to get back on top through what we're doing here. That's the whole thing. Like, there's a lot of things that happen in your trading career, and it's for the people. And that's why we did us versus hers. It's for the people that want to push through to get to the green. And no, it's not going to be always going to be fun, and it's not going to be glamorous what we do here. But day in, day out, that's what we're doing. Every day. Right? Look at my portfolio. I only have 3 stocks. All of them are red because I took all my profits last week. So now I got to grind up. Yo, HD, what's going on? But if you guys remember when I was trading Lululemon, I mean, look at this, straight down. Square actually had a really nice pump. Where was this pump when I needed it? It dropped all the way down to 219. So I guess what we're doing here, the way that I kind of see the market right now is okay, we're undeniably in a bull market, but you cannot just buy any dip. The dips that you have to buy are the ones that are going to hurt the most. If you look at RSI down here, Square didn't even go into the oversold territory. I mean, this is just crazy. So we have to. When I bought the dip on Square, it was coming down. It was 230. I'm like, oh, it should pop up to 240 because it was holding here, and then it didn't. Right? I mean, it went from 246 to sub 200 in a few days, back up to 240. So the dips that you have to buy, the ones that hurt the most, like Disney. So Disney, I played it right. Disney, I bought in here. If we take a look at it, Disney, I bought in here. It dropped. I bought more, and it ripped. I mean, this is look at this. This is the same exact thing Square did. It was holding. It dropped almost to sub 160, and then ripped back up to 180, and I made my money. Alibaba, I'm hoping is doing that. Hopefully, Alibaba is doing the same thing. Hopefully, Alibaba, I probably should have bought the dip when it came down to 250 because I was holding it at 265. Hopefully, I should have bought the dip, but I didn't. Hopefully, I think it's going to push up. But CRM as well. CRM looked like it filled the gap. Right now, it's at 239 pre-market. Looks like it's going to push 260. We'll kind of see what happens here. Yo, Manchow, what's going on? Did you talk about PLTR and ZM? Not yet. Not yet. Up 150% on nice. Is it Dogecoin or Doggy Coin? Yo, I bought 2,500 Doggy Coins as well. You're right about the market though lately. It's just kind of existing without Twitter pumps. So, okay, Aaron. So, yeah. I mean, so the way that I'm kind of looking at the market right now is we're in an undeniable uptrend, bull trend. But you can't just buy any dip. You can't, just because it dropped 10 points. I mean, as you can see with Square, Alibaba, I mean, you just can't buy any dip. You have to buy, it seems like you have to buy it when you don't want to buy it at all. And I'm not saying, this is not investment advice, but based on the chart and what I'm saying here, that's what it's looking like. I mean, Amazon looks a little bullish here, but it with earnings, it can't break out. There was no stock split. Jeff Bezos is stepping down from CEO. But yeah, let's talk about Zoom. Zoom pushing 420. I mean, had a nice push here. The thing is with Zoom, where things fell off with Zoom was there didn't give earnings guide or any guidance for 2020, which means they're very unsure about what their business is going to be in 2021. They're very unsure what their business is going to be in 2021. I mean, is the coronavirus going to be, I don't want to say cured, but, limited in some ability and when the vaccine gets rolled out? I mean, in Chicago here, Cook County, they're rolling out the vaccine starting in different groups of phases. So, I did sign up. I kind of don't want the vaccine, but I feel like I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. I mean, it's kind of one of those things is like, okay, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I'm mostly signing up for my family, Made a lot on Doug cashed out a couple weeks ago at 8, reloaded at 3. Cashed out, rest at 10. Hopefully Doggy Coin goes to 5 cents. 5 cents. I'd like to get more. Get the vaccine, don't do it. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I live in a household where people have compromised immune systems, so I have to be mindful of that. I mean, if it was just me by myself, honestly, I would just rock it out, But we're not. I gotta keep it down here. I gotta keep it down. Anyways, yeah. So I'm signed up. Currently, I'm in group. I don't even remember what group I'm in, but I'm in a group. Doesn't mean I have to go, but I'm currently in a group. Another stock right now. What was it? PLTR. So PLTR, I think they had news this morning. What was the news? It was a partnership with IBM. Okay, so they partnered up with IBM on a cloud data product. It's pumping them up really nice right now. It's at 37. What's the premium on this thing? Premium on this thing is 120 for. When do they have earnings here? Earnings February 16th. Okay, so February 16th, you might be able to sell some puts down in here for next week. Maybe I'll sell some puts down in here for next week if we can get a rip up. We'll see, but it's an option. It's an option. But the only thing about selling puts before earnings is you have to worry about IV going up. And as you can see here, like this blue chart right down here is my implied volatility chart, indicator. Implied volatility is starting to push up, so it's not that high yet. So if I start selling puts and implied volatility spikes, I'm not going to make any money. So we'll see. Don't get me hyped at 5 cents. No, I said 5. No, 5 cents. I want to buy more at 5 cents, not 50 cents. My average right now, I think, is like 7. I want to buy more at 5. I was going to buy more at 3, but I don't know. A lot of things were going on. GameStop was pumping. Crypto was pumping. I don't know what. Like, honestly, I didn't know what was going on. So I just stepped back. Was going to buy PLTR today, but the news just got to me, missed the train. Yeah, it happens. I'm also long SNDL. So SNDL, it's kind of getting pumped up here. The IV was through the roof. So what I did, what my current position on is SNDL, currently down a little bit on these shares. So I own 500 shares. And I'm selling 5 of the one strike puts just to collect some premium. The puts are up 10%, so that's not bad. Now the shares, what my goal is for the shares is to, if SNDL can get a nice little pump up, I'd like to sell some calls against these shares because premium is so, like I said, so rich. I mean, we have 300% across the board. They don't have earnings till March 29th. So, take a shot. I mean, what did I get for SNDL? What was the credit? Okay, I got a 30-cent credit times 5. So, premium is very, 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 very rich in this little dollar stock. So we'll see. So my average, if I get assign the other shares, my average will be 70 cents on those puts. So we'll kind of see what happens. I mean, it had a little bit of a bullish crossover. 50 days crossing over the 200-day, 10 days pushing up. So we'll see. I mean, it might just sit here. I mean, weed. Let's see what's weed doing today. Let's look at MJ. MJ's gapping up a little bit. Man, just on a rip. MJ is ripping. CGC. Aurora Cannabis has earnings this week too. This came down a little bit, but might be a little bit of a bullish pennant, bullet flag trying to form here after a rip. I mean, after a rip like this, not surprised if it comes down a little bit, not surprised. I actually would like, I mean, if this could come down at 35 would be nice. Doubtful, but nice. CGC. Yeah, Aurora's got it. I'm just trying to see how the overall weed market is going. I know Tilray was moving last week too. Tilray. I mean, it's like 2018 all over again, guys. Tilray pumping right now. Nice bull flag here. Formation, as you can see here. Nice formation and then a pump. So this was your entry right in here. Now we wait. Let's see here. APEN. Yo, Slick, yes. I'll shoot you a DM on Discord. Okay, APEN. It's currently at 510. I mean, it looks. Thing is, like, is it gonna be like a cup with a handle type of situation? Like you can kind of see the cup, and then is it gonna come down a little bit, or are we just gonna go up? That'd be my only thing. If it developed like some sort of cup with handle, which kind of seems like that's what it wants to do, but we'll see. I mean, right now it's pumping up a little bit pre-market, but obviously we know it's very light volume, so anything could happen. So just kind of like I would just watch to see kind of what the formation is going to be here. Is it going to break out here? I mean, is it going to hold above? I mean, if it holds above 5, that's going to be good. If it doesn't hold above 5, I mean, it could form a handle and then push up. But we'll see. Oh, IV's at 500. Hold up. I don't know. It's not loading. It's not loading. Let me see. Let's look at Tastyworks. Oh yeah, Tastyworks is loading IV. That's interesting. So this is not loading IV for February, but it is loading IV for March and April. But in Tastyworks it's loading February, but it's not loading March or April. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what these are supposed to be priced at. I mean, zero bid is not good. So we'll see. We'll see if some volume comes into there. We don't, hard to say. Options. If the options are too low volume, it's going to make it very hard to trade. Netflix pumped up pretty good. Yes, last week. I mean, we had a nice pump from 540 up to almost 560 intraday on Thursday. I mean, right now, Netflix is actually making some nice movement to the upside after gapping up and fading on earnings. It looks like it wants to make another push back up to the 600 area. Apple's kind of been chilling. I mean, it's been bullish, but it's been moving very, 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 very slow. Very slow. They just paid out the dividend. You know, it was a 20-cent dividend. So we'll see what kind of the price action is. Right now, it is a little bit lower pre-market. So Apple hasn't been very exciting. Microsoft actually been pretty exciting, actually reaching all-time highs here on this nice pump. And is actually holding its pump after earnings here. So please check Ford. Yeah, Ford, I was actually looking to sell premium in Ford for earnings and then I forgot. Should have done it. But I mean, if your break even's 12, I mean, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem, depending on when you need to get there. It depends on how long. I mean, they had a good earnings, but like I said, I mean, you can kind of see, you know, like the other chart, you can just kind of see, like, is it going to develop a cup and a handle type situation as well here? Come down. So what that means is it develops a cup and then the handle comes down a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. It also could be a bullish flag here, but you wanna as you can see, it's not a fast mover, and that drop on Friday really hurt the stock. I mean, I think GM's going to do great. I mean, not telling you what to invest in, but GM's going to be doing great, but their stock is also really high. I mean, last earnings are at 35. This earnings are at 55. So I think expectation might be a little bit high, is all I'm saying. So you want to be careful of that. I mean, stock is almost double, from 30 to 55-ish. So do you think DKNG is going to fall? I don't know. DKNG is getting a nice pump off of ARK Invest. ARK has bought some here. It's at 64. I mean, as long as it stays above 65. I mean, if it stays above 65, things should be good. But I mean, I think that. I mean, I've been saying it for a while. I mean, I think DKNG is going to be a double. I think it's going to be a double this year. I think by the end of 2021, not investment advice, I think it's going to be 100 plus. But that's just my opinion. Anything could happen, and it could fall down to $10 too. So just be mindful. Hey, if it goes to $10, not my fault, guys. Not my fault. Penny stocks have been saying to me, "Yo, Maxim, what's going on?" AMD. Now AMD has been tough trade. All right, market just opened. S&P's up 17, Dow's up 126, Nasdaq up 70. So yeah, AMD's been tough. I do like it down here, but it's struggling. It's struggling. I mean, it's having a nice little pump right now at open, but I mean, I've been doing very well buying AMD around these parts. But why? The question is, why does it keep coming back here? Why does it keep coming back? Why do they keep selling it at 95? Why does it keep selling here? And that's kind of the question that I've been asking myself. I haven't been trading AMD because I've just been kind of watching it, kind of seeing what it does. But it's like, why does AMD keep selling at 95? So for me, like, I think it could, after a vicious run here, I mean, I think it might just want to consolidate up here. I think it might just want to sit here and consolidate, which doesn't do us any good for traders. Now, if accumulation, if you're buying stock, it's great. If you want to buy some stock and you accumulate, then it's great. But if you don't, well, then, all right, so overall market Facebook is down. Of course, Alibaba's down. Apple's down. Wynn Resorts is down. So I sold the naked put in Wynn for earnings. I actually bought that back on Friday. But Wynn, they actually had they announced this morning they had a 5 million stock offering this morning. So that's why they dropped a little bit. But now it looks like they're getting pumped back up. Man, Apple's just getting cut down. Look at this. Look at this. Apple is just getting cut. Target, if you guys, anyone trade Target here, Target was upgraded today. So there was a Target upgrade, which is why it's gapping up 2%, almost 1.5%, $3 here. Banks are ripping. JP Morgan's back up. I don't like when the banks rip because that means like other stocks don't do as well. You know? And honestly, I don't think anybody here, I mean, does anybody here want to see JP Morgan win all the time? Bank of America win all the time? I mean, not me. I mean, let's see here. JP Morgan, yeah, we're ripping here. Goldman Sachs is up 4, trying to get above 300. So crazy. Just so crazy, these pumps. Let's see here. FedEx. Anyone want to trade FedEx? FedEx is on it's trying to recover here, but it does not look healthy. I need Bank of America to hit 33. All right. Well, BAC. What are we at? You're at 32.59. So it might happen. I mean, financials, if you look at XLF's up. XLE Energy is up as well. XLE, it looks like it could be trying to break out of this area here, which would be interesting. XLP doesn't look that good. And XRT is out of here. Out of here. Hardest, what's going on, man? How you doing? DraftKings any good today? The thing about DraftKings, now that we have the Super Bowl over, it might sell. You know? However, they're probably going to post like, oh yeah, we made we made X amount of dollars or this amount of money on the Super Bowl. I mean, they did have some ads too. And DraftKings was a big sponsor of the Super Bowl. I mean, we know that they had the at the end zone, they had the huge banners and stuff up. I mean, they spent some money. I mean, DraftKings spent some money. And right now, this seems like the market is kind of chilling. Yo, Tesla's pushing up. What's Neo doing? Ooh, Neo not going great. Workhorse. I don't know about you guys, but it's currently like 2 degrees here. One more sub 10 degree day, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it through. Yeah, Workhorse. I want Workhorse to come down. Probably won't though. Come down. I want Workhorse to come down. We got Snow pumping. I sold some premium. I bought back my premium that I was selling in Snow last week. It's doing actually pretty good right now. This is the danger zone right now for Snow. So we'll see kind of what happens. Snow, I think. I mean, they had the IPO unlocked so people could sell their stock. That employees could sell their stock pre-IPO, which is kind of why it struggled in here. But it may have found its base. It's kind of what I'm looking at here. It may have found its base here. 260 is the bottom, 320 is the top right now. So kind of see how it does in this area. If it's going to push up, if it comes back down, I would love to buy more back down at 260, 270 level on Snow. So kind of just being patient right now. And that's the thing about the market right now that I've noticed is just like, just can be patient, wait for the right setups. Don't try to get too aggressive. Just relax. What's GameStop doing this morning? GameStop. Alibaba's just like still going down. Yeah, GameStop is I mean, it's up 5%. I was getting some weird comments. What was one of the comments? Let's see here. What was I'm gonna read you. I've been getting some pretty funny comments. I'm gonna read you a comment that I got on over the weekend from GameStop. Diamond Hands here. What's up, clown? Not selling, holding. How's the title playing out for you? I mean, it's just like crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. Game halt, yeah. I mean, this is actually a wide range. I mean, GameStop's trading a wide range at the open here. Just crazy. Paper hand. They call me peanut earnings. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. I'm having a good time. Like, people are like, don't let the comments get to you. Like, this is the internet. Like, I've been on YouTube for nearly 4 years. It's not the only hate I've gotten. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. But yeah, GameStop. Let's see. AMC, now that they're saved from bankruptcy because they added so much cash, if AMC comes down to 4 to 5, might be worth selling some premium in, selling some puts in. I'm just saying, if you can get the better you are, getting your cost average closer to $3 on AMC is good. Now, AMC, I think that they were not looking so good before this pump, but because of this pump, they raised so much capital. I think it was like $900 million. It's going to save them from bankruptcy and save all those jobs and save all those people. So, not that I'm like long AMC, but because now that that's off the table, I feel like it's a relatively safe stock now. Before I'm like, bro, they have no money. The PPP thing's like not going so well. The government's not going to give them more money. I mean, Illinois theaters are still closed down. I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess. But, you know, I think AMC, now that they have cash to weather the storm, if this can come down, we just need to shake out some more of those weak hands. If this can come down to 4, 3, I'd like to sell some puts in here. I think it's going to be safe. I mean, for me though, you know, and people, I mean, kind of people don't realize, you know, especially on YouTube, if you're not familiar with us versus herd or like what we do here, you know, I'm more about slow and steady. I'm making the 100 to 500 a day. I mean, sometimes, yeah, I'll make the $1,000 a day or more. It happens. But it happens because I am consistent in my P&L. I'm consistent. So hopefully these paper hands, Ben, crack and we can get AMC on the low. On the low. When I say low, I mean 4 or 5. 3 would be great too. We'll see. But I don't know about you guys. If you're holding a stock and it goes from $2 to $20, you sell that stock. You sell it. You don't say, well, maybe it'll do. No, you freaking sell it. Okay? Because now look at you. You're holding, your bag holding, it's not looking good. If a stock goes from $2 to $20, you sell. And if you have 1,000 shares, sell on the way up. I mean, sell 200 at 8, sell another 200 at 12, sell another 200 at 16, and just, you know, just chill, relax, lock it in. But yeah. Rant over. Yo, Square's up $9. 4%. Square's up 4%. Wow. Well, this kind of shows you, it's not that my trade idea was bad, it's that I didn't have the right entry. I didn't have the right entry. I bought here. I bought right here. Sold on the dip. I didn't sell the bottom thing, thankfully, but I sold. What I should have done was been patient and then added on the way up. And like one of the videos I made for the training course it's called Be There for the Turnaround. And this is the exact scenario is sometimes you may not plan it right or your entry may not be the best. And maybe you lost, and I lost in this. But you can be there for the turnaround, and this is the turnaround right here. Right here. But it is what it is. Should have been there. I should have been there. Instead, I rolled into the pig Alibaba, and Alibaba's doing me dirty. You know, so we'll kind of see. I might have to adjust Alibaba here if it doesn't hold the 260 area. I might come into a little trouble. But I mean, overall today, just kind of P&L's kind of chilling flat. I mean, I'm down like $100, so we'll have to make some adjustments. I'm gonna look for some new setups today. Kind of take it easy. You know, I'll be in the Discord. So PLTR, yo, Noel, yeah, I think we talked about that this morning. Is it still pumping? Yeah, PLTR had that partnership with Doggy's ripping. Let's see here. Let me pull up my account. I don't have a lot invested in that, but yeah, it's up big. It's at 8.5 cents right now. It's up 20% today. I don't know if I'm gonna get my 5 cents. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna pop off here. Got some things to do. We'll be in the Discord. We'll be on Facebook. You guys hit me up if you need anything. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.